Hello, hello, hello. We're back for SM. Game 1. Holy fuck. Holy fuck, holy fuck, holy fuck, holy fuck, holy fuck. Game 1, we get a... It's Mega Gara, right?
Yeah.
Into Zygarde. It's not Coil, so it does not win, unfortunately. No Z either. I'm with Tensai. Game 2. This game 1 luckily took like 4,000 years. I literally just woke up from a nap.
Same actually.
I ate so much food at dinner, bro. I just collapsed when I got my bed.
That was also
I had a really bad nap too. Do you ever wake up really thirsty from a nap?
yeah, the first thing I did was grab a bottle of water.
Yeah, mine's fucking empty, so I'm gonna get some soon. I also have no pants on, by the way, just so I'd share. Metagross looks like, kind of like a 3-0 here. Kind of. If it has a hammer arm, could happen. Hammer arm, ice punch, T-punch, actually. You need all 3 coverage moves. So probably not, actually.
Yeah, not really Rio. Yeah.
PZ's a big threat, especially if it's HP Fire.
That issue fire was rather rare.
Yeah,
Unless you like
it's really on Scar for specs, but I think both those sets are pretty good. Because Normalium's pretty prepped for, kind of, but like not really. I would if I had to guess, I'd say Flyem, Como or Orlando for like Como and stuff, but not positive on that one. Could be AV for D Knight.
James team just looks kind of awkward, honestly.
Yeah, I don't enjoy. I'm gonna fucking delete Calc Dex. I don't need that shit. Okay,
Like, yeah,
PC's
PZ
here.
comes in.
Let's see who wins.
HP fire this shit to the moon.
I feel
I
like
actually don't know how you beat Ferrothorn otherwise, right? Like,
technically, if their set is bad, you can like Z convert spam Shadow Ball, but their set's probably not that bad. Grassium Z is really big. Helps a lot. SD's pretty cool too. I don't really. I can zoom in a little bit. Maybe not that much actually. That's good. Yeah, I would assume this is PZ.
surely this is the Ferrothorn answer.
James DC Lamau.
Unless Cast literally lost to Ferrothorn. Or maybe the Metagross beats it.
I feel like, bro, you gotta pick your favorite beater if you have one.
Yeah.
And Cass didn't think so. Theoretically, it could be HP Fire.
Yeah. I would think so.
Here, take the narration show real quick. Let me stream up. I'm gonna go refill my water bottle. I'm like fucking super thirsty right now. This is all you. Give me a Tensei monologue.
This matchup's like kind of chungus. I would have to hope Class pick their Pharaoh beater because it's like this Ferrothorn just looks too strong. But I'm not sure how Cass is like really thinking through this matchup considering how game 1 went. Like I feel like Feeny in game 1 is pretty reasonable. Not that Zygarde isn't, just like I would sooner assume Gyarados comes out than Zera, because like Zera is like more likely to blow up in your face. I think Zera's not like a pick I'd be happy with as James. So that's my monologue on game 1 and how this transitions to game 2. I mean, the fact Cass fucking insta-click the move, I would assume this is just HD firing the Ferrothorn and we're moving on. And that is exactly what is happening. Good. Yeah, this Ferrothorn is Legon. I can't see, like... Yeah. There's also a good point from Cass. I was wondering what's supposed to beat Genesect in my head. But yeah,
Leech.
PZ
Leech
Sword,
turn
great matchup.
1. Get HP fired. Is that Specs damage or is that Scarf damage?
It's definitely Scarf. I think Spec sends it to the fucking moon, unless you're like max Bedef.
And Gog.
There's also no way you didn't have a better pick. Like,
Like, you mean
unless Lando
Pharaoh?
T runs like 0 speed, right?
Oh, the only.
The thing is,
The only. Hold on. This is like playing outside super loud or something. The only fast one is Groundium. Flyum, AV aren't fast.
oh well, you could
Scarf is
also
fast, but I don't think
you could
it's
also
fucking Scarf
AV
here.
into the PZ, right?
Yeah, but AV has this funny thing where you want to be superpower into choice and punishment into Z.
Yeah, you need superpower. Yeah, I forgot. PZ just fucking lives.
If they're Ice Beam, they should do it. If they're not Ice Beam, you can just Quake twice. Or whatnot.
I mean, considering this is an insta-click PZ, I would assume it just has Thanos coverage in one.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense to me.
But yeah, I think it's definitely a rack here from James. Because that is Scarf damage for sure, right? Like, there's no way Specs is doing only 75. That's kind of pathetic.
Yeah. Look, HP Fire min roll is 75 on Scarf versus analysis. And I feel like no one imports analysis fair. People kind of just make their own.
Yeah.
I loved it. They're actually like talking about the game. If I wanted to Iraq, I could have, but it just was an easy pick.
Yeah. Overall, pretty average game too, I think.
It's about to be a long as hell series, bro. Most of these players take their fucking time. Like, their game one literally took like 9 minutes.
I mean, if James' Wi-Fi is fucking up, then not much you can do. I think Cass might load a fucking Genesec now.
Gen's cool.
But like low key, load a Como. I fuck with Como. I feel like James has looked very weak to Como. Like you don't even have to click it; you can just keep it on preview. You know?
Iraq, I think maybe, possibly, maybe beats it, maybe. But yeah, it's beaten like 5 months so far, so maybe 6. That's a good call.
That's loading
James has
it.
just load a Tapu
Right.
Fini, James, just to be. Hello, Prim. Why do I feel like I know his team?
The mod is the Prim matchup, right? Yeah.
Oh, I added this beat to the playlist twice because it's really short.
But I feel like I've seen like Electrium D-Knight for Prim. Am I making that up? It's not Electrium D-Knight, I think. I assume the mod just does it, but like...
I mean, Fly MD Knight also beats Prim. Electrum is like cheese and Gyarados and like some other mon. But that's like the old Gyarados cheese. The new Gyarados cheese is just Dragonian superpower. You ZDD. That's why Gyarados is like never like publicly like had to push to be fast to be usable. But now they're all fast because of that set. It's pretty funny.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
And also the bulky one ain't really all that crazy. The Stone Edge isn't really much of a matchup swing. The matchup swing is mostly crunch fit if I had to put my opinion on it.
I'm wondering if you Blaziken in here. Even though it's kind of basic.
Oh wait,
like...
dude. Yeah, Jacob is stupid, bro.
Yeah, Jacob's trolling. Although, I don't know. If I'm James, Do I respect the Blaziken that much?
If I'm James low key on a Mondem, what's up, Jacob? I ice punch EQ Metagross 2-1 here. Kapow.
I'm a fan.
Prim 2-1's also pretty good. James Matt has a cracked matchup.
No, this is like a really good prim position into like what is low key a solid Blaziken.
Jacob, you saw Cass's Curse Zygarde lost game 1.
No, I didn't see anything.
Yeah, I'm streaming
That shit DD'd up and lost.
Jacob, I like woke up from a nap and kind of just like sat there for a bit, and then I checked Discord, and then Cass was like game 1, and it was like fucking like 14 minutes ago, and I'm like, oh shit, the series is probably over right now. I can't record, and like game 1 was barely wrapping up. I had time to fucking mic test and everything. These are both two edgers, in my opinion. I think the swing matchup in this factor is like if the Metagross is like fuck beating D Knight, let's have like Z Baby Doll Eyes Prim do that. Because I would just
yeah.
But I also don't know why that would be the case. Because you're just worse than Azard. You probably Ice Punch Metagross. Water.
I mean, the way this team is structured, I just assume it's a regular ass Metagross.
Oh, I love that. I love that D Knight pick. I feel like you D Knight there if you are confident in beating Prim.
Yeah, that makes sense. I fucks with it. I don't think we're getting Z Baby Doll Eyes here.
I love the instant Wii, because who would root for James in their right mind? That did nothing.
Did no fucking damage.
Wait, dude, is this like a 50-50 now on Fly versus... Does EQ kill? No, EQ
really, EQ
kill.
breaks up.
No, that's not the
Okay,
issue.
so-
Is that to kill it, you have to fly, which gets subbed
Yeah, but
on.
you have to, if they sub, yeah.
No, I think Cass might have fucking through the game. You just DD there. No, but 61 times 1.5 is even 100.
Yeah, that is not even killing.
So that's
like some, that's
like some really non-bulky D Knight. Jacob, are you clicking hard fly or hard EQ here?
Isn't this just that's the Hurricane? That is just
dude, that's another set. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I never see that set anymore.
Which is fine because Hurricane kills here, I think.
Oh, Hurricane, yeah, Hurricane.
Bro, you have to hit a Hurricane versus James, bro. Let's keep that in mind.
Yeah, it's over for sure.
It's happening. It's happening. Relax.
Oh, yeah, because that is a Zygarde check, special D Knight. That's like the one ever reason you Z flies if. But I think Z fly is a scam because you're weak into Serp, but that team is not even remotely weak to Serp. Okay, dude, I totally forgot about ZK, and I'm such a fucking fraud. I've been trying to tell people that says fake, and it's like probably the least common like slightly real D Knight here in the meta, right?
That makes sense.
It's Cass trying to pretend he doesn't lose to Slowbro, but he does.
Well, I think
no
Z Draco is even better into that because he's stronger.
They both lose to Slack Off, which Slowbro doesn't have much reason not to click because Iron Defense is going to be need DD set the next turn.
Oh, James said GL hitting your Hurricane, it's Rabs. Yeah, people need to start running DD D-Knight as their Slowbro check. When I saw...
I run Thunderbolt on these. No, I mean DD Slowbro doesn't win. Like, I don't think Dragonium like wins straight up.
Can hit.
Yeah, he just hit the Hurricane. Alright, cool.
You're saying you don't beat...
You guys forgot the cast is also lucky as fuck.
So what is your argument, Jacob? What are you trying to say?
What was my argument? What do you mean? I'm saying Slowbro wins the matchup.
Versus Dragonium clicking DD? Turn 1 if you slack.
Yeah, I don't think... I think Mega Bro takes jack shit from +1Z, literally. I think you Iron Defense and you're not going to die to Rage of +2 after.
Let's fact check this.
But I don't know. I never know how much Slowbro takes physical hits because sometimes
I feel like that's fucking, I feel like that's cap. But it depends on how much attack advance Z9 has. Z outrageous on the calc set, which I don't like the spread very much. I ran max.
Okay, we'll leave it at the spread for now. Put it at +1. Okay, so you're taking 86 max, and then show me... Okay, and then show me the +1...
Oh, wait.
Show me the +1 outrage. Yeah, okay, up into +2. Okay, yeah. So it looks like rolls or just it does kill. So I think you have to... You can Mega Slack off on the Z still, though, and then you should win, I think.
Yeah, it's winnable. But if you're, like, based max like me, it does 50 and you're never... Well, you just wait for the... Confusion?
You're waiting for them to get confused, yeah. And if they DD again, I think you can. I don't know if you can Iron Defense the next turn.
Dude, what? I
Yeah, it's
low-key
very
didn't
awkward. You're
realize.
right. You do kind of want an Iron Defense versus DD.
No, but this isn't bad though. You force like kind of 50-50s on DD versus. Wait, actually, when do they? Can you punish DD? Because you can punish. That's a weird matchup. Once people in main gen used to never make that play, and then I saw Squirrel do it one time, and my mind exploded. People in main gen used to just Iron Defense a lot, because Bandit was a thing early. Like that's a Bandit. Bandit had that over Kyurem Black, like actual coverage. Because if you're trying to go band for band Z D-Knight versus Z Kyurem Black, you're gonna get smoked out. Yeah, that's a really interesting matchup. I was saying eat shit, Mishliff. Because we had an argument about Z Kane. Dude, where the fuck is game 4? This is actually gonna take forever, bro. What would you guys load next? I've kind of like started thinking from like the Skeeta's POV of like analyzing every team with this week 2, because y'all used to do that, right? Like as a collective.
I mean,
What was that?
Scooters used to like analyze what like get chat involved on what team to load next, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that was something that y'all had over other teams, because other teams that wasn't as common when I was on them. It was kind of just we trust your prep, but sometimes you fight shit that you're not expecting, or people notice things that you don't.
I don't know, man. I just want a little Como and not click it. If I'm Cass.
Is Cass a Como loader? Yeah, Cass loads that one Como type null team a lot.
Like that, I feel like that's nightmare matchup for James, because Como has like looked very strong every fucking game. I think.
Como always looks strong every game. It's kind of like a potential 0-3 here, because if that's Banzera Outrage, does that kill? Max HP.
That does not kill. I think.
I don't care about your head calcs; they're usually bad.
They not fucking bulk that.
I don't know. They both the main like analysis set bulks grand. This is enough outrage, and he's probably fire punch for 6.
Yeah, that is a fat 0.
This is more than 0. Does it get player off this gen? No, right? I feel like they'd load it sometimes if they did. Oh, this is an old ass team. I think it's one of those teams where it's Moonblast Altaria for Como, which is cringe. Kwai looks like a demon here if it's Infestation, but it probably isn't. That's actually another notable Infestation matchup. Fucking Registeel. Right? Dude, Toxic is like bad. I mean, I just click my free Infestation Quag 3-0. But you can also click like Mix Zera here if you're like that. Jacob, what is your set read on James's team? Because I feel like the average person is better at set reading SM than me.
Okay, I'm the average person.
No, you're like above average for sure.
Okay, for James's team? Ew, what the fuck? I wonder what the Quag Zera could be. What? Dude, I have to set read fucking Dragonite Zera. There's no... What Pokemon does he actually have to care about? How long are they taking to click? Do I have time?
They take so long.
Okay.
You have like 3 hours.
Fantastic. Okay.
I'd say maybe Rest Zygarde is a concern, because there's no way this Clown James is Infestation.
I don't think he cares about Zygarde.
Why not?
Interesting.
Because I think he's James and he's not preparing for Rest Zygarde. Like, I don't know. I think he just sees he has a Dragon type and a Toxic Quagsire and calls it a day.
Yeah, I mean, probably.
I mean, James will just get 3-0'd by Pokemon. Like,
Oh no,
you gotta understand.
no doubt, no doubt.
Like, there's no way he's like, oh shit, I lose to Rest Zygarde. What am I gonna do about that? Like, hell no.
Gonna be like, oh, they're not loading it.
Well, I
respect
just try to think of like top 7 Mons. But
It's Dragonite
it
is first spot,
James.
so
Okay.
this Dragonite is just something that we thought fished Cass's games if he built this at any point. I don't know. If this could just be a random SC in his builder.
Yeah, he asked to RFN and Cass said no yesterday, so maybe it is. Serp is a concern here if you're like some stupid D-Knight.
There's a very good chance it's just Dragonium. I actually think there's a higher chance though that it's random Blaze Kick Zera. I think I've decided. I think I'm locking in Choice Band Blaze Kick Zera and whatever the fuck D-Knight he wants.
Isn't a Fire Punch instant doesn't get Blaze Kick?
Oh, is it? Oh, I think Blaze Kick is like a weird nature. You're right. I think it's Fire Punch. Yeah.
Yeah, it does not.
I feel like I have a vague memory of there being like a PL replay of Fire Punch Zera beating Serp as well. So that is influencing my
Cash is
decision
Ready
at the
Steel's
moment.
here, right? Yeah, Ready Steel. Because you have to Ready Steel on the Quag there, I feel like. Counter.
Let's
Oh.
No, Iron Defense. Oh, but that no, that's gonna die. Okay.
That's just too surely.
I mean, it could just be double CB, but I can't say. I mean, ultimately, I think my call was probably right because the Zera has to be like some kind of. It can't be Electrium at the end of the day, or like not the mono Electrium, because it's clearly the Zard answer. I didn't think this D-Knight was going to be someone for Zard.
So we're thinking he's 3 by Serp because he's James.
No, I'm thinking it is the Zera I described for Serp. I don't know if CB Fire Punch wins, but that's his plan for Serp at least. I think that is.
So you think he's double,
Okay,
double
I consider that a
banned?
win. I'm considering that a win for me. That I at least read that the Dragonite was some sense lost to Serp and it was CB Zera, I think. I'm calling that a win.
Yeah, fair enough.
The average layman goes, it loses to Serp, it must be Dragonium D-Knight. But I went further beyond. And I picked Mega Altaria here.
I picked Mega Altaria, stayed regular, got outraged, and lost.
No, I stayed regular on Ironhead. I'm built like that.
You got the turn right and I didn't. Got you.
I think James the kind of guy to click Outrage.
We missed the part where it has to be CB Zera for
No,
Gardevoir, by the way.
Yeah, that's him on. Yeah, God Lele. 2 Mons. I thought there was honestly a chance he's flying D-Knight here, but
No, I don't think James likes that set. I feel like that would just surprise me.
Packed up.
More importantly, I don't think James considers that to be like a guard Lele beater. Like I doubt he's thought about that matchup before.
No, I don't think you beat guard, but yeah, Lele is possible. I was just thinking.
I'm pretty sure. Well, you beat like standard guard because you just kill it through multi-skill, even at +1 while burned. Or sorry, you knock through multi-skill. It doesn't. If it megas, it doesn't. It have to be like Wisp Icy Wind or some shit. You know, like it can't preserve the multi-skill while also attacking you with something real. So, and you kill it at +1 while burned, if it megas.
Dude, I would actually thank God if I hit a Hurricane versus James. Thinking about it right now.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude, Cass is lucky as fuck. You forgot they're both lucky. Okay, what games have I missed so far? What's happened?
I
got you. So game 1, this takes forever. The Troll Zygarde lost to Gyarados. Not Taunt, not Ice Fang, anything like that. So like normal Zygarde would have won.
What did it do? It DD'd and then just did nothing? Or
yeah.
Regular outrage. Huh?
Oh, you don't remember the set?
DD, where's Dragonium at? What?
You don't remember Cass's Zygarde set, dude?
No, why was the DD outrage? What was the...
Just search.
Was this the Earthquake? Was this one that was random Earthquake?
Perhaps.
Oh
and then
okay,
Scarf HP Fire PZ.
Someone got to tell me why Leechy got clicked.
Hurricane shit.
And then I saw this game. I saw that game. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so team is that one team that like is kind of sussy Baka into like Gunkren. Or HP Electric in, or both.
This is just standard Serp, right? I can't imagine this is Z-Screens.
Oh, no, that's an older cycle team. It's definitely standard. Did anyone see the replay of James PP Stein on the
I don't know what the heat trend is. I don't know what I think the heat trend is. Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably not Gracium.
There's no world where Gracium makes sense, but I don't know what else. Like, I don't know if it feels like. I mean, it could just be Firium. I would run Firium here. I feel like it works fine, but I don't know. I'm just not getting the vibes. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because you don't really need it for like Metagross or I like it for like Zone with Protect.
I feel like you don't need it for a lot, but it's just nice to cover mons. But yeah, and also, okay, well, how does Mellow? What's the Mellow matchup here? Because does Togekiss beat that? I feel like no, right? Or I feel like it's kind of
It's
unreliable.
it's
No,
possible.
Togekiss is actually pretty good, right? Because they have to like get laser focus and then hit through Paraflinch.
Yeah.
You can also just encore their laser focus if Fizzy celebrate first. So I think it ends up being like they have to laser focus first and then ZU, but I don't even know if you actually die to the Z move crit. You probably do.
Do you
Because
just
ignore this
do you just pull a simple Heatran here? Or a simple Toge here? I wouldn't Serp, I don't think.
You wouldn't Serp?
I don't think
I
I would
guess, yeah.
Serp.
I'm Zerping. I'm diff.
I'm training.
Well,
I think
well,
I'm training.
well. James' matchup actually is fucking terrible.
I'm Zerping into the Magna Zone for sure.
James Lee has the 1-2-1-2-1-2 matchup, and in that matchup, maybe you just YOLO Zone here.
In that matchup, you pick Superior for sure.
I feel like the
think
Zard
I'll just
1-2
train.
is a little better than the Prim 1-2. But the Zone 1-2 or the Zone is actually a possible 2-1. It's a great matchup for Cass, but these could be a little hard to win sometimes. Jacob, what's your analysis for how to win a triple 2-1 matchup?
Figure out what their easiest 1-2 is and just like hard pick into that. Or actually, sometimes you want to look at what your worst one looks like. In this case, I'm picking Superior because I can't like. I feel like people with a brain can't imagine me picking Serp into it. What could be a Zard here?
That's a good point. Yeah. I don't think Zard is coming out at all.
It kind of depends on what type of opponent you're facing.
Yeah, I
If you're
agree.
facing someone more logical, you really want to pick the mon that like loses as hard as possible to their like easier, like soft 1.5 ish, you know, because that's the last they're trying to rationalize options.
Okay,
I
so-
feel like some people actually like suck at 2-1, 2-1, 2-1 matchups because they try to pick like a mid ground or something between what they think you're gonna go with, and you just have to catch them on that.
Yeah, so the zone here has the highest upside to me.
To me, I'm going Serp. I'm definitely like I feel like I've locked in as Cass. I think I just go Serp. I don't think James is Zarding.
I respect the Serp, yeah.
I feel like James.
I'm really
James
strongly
can
feeling
Zard.
zone. I'm definitely feeling zone from James here.
James
If
can
he goes
Zard.
Zard, I'm at.
I think James is telling himself it's not Gracium Tran, so it's low-key the most possible 1-2. And he can like just convince himself that he like hacks his Toge maybe.
Fact.
I
Yeah, I can definitely see him convincing that Zard beats Togekiss
Yeah.
and that Tran isn't coming out. But I think ultimately, because this is I don't know, I think I'm probably just Serping
Wait,
anyways.
I have a comment. Why did James say, "Wish I brought one of my Banzera teams to have this game"? While he also gets surrounded by Banzera.
Oh, I lost. Cass
Ooh.
is better.
That's kind of a Cass did the thing the least likely. You know what I mean? Because Toge has the worst matchup into zone, which is the best mon.
Yeah, he probably I feel like maybe he just understood what James was looking at better than I did here. He's talking about because like I mentioned, I literally just did I not just soul read him? Like think about what I just said last game. Did I not soul read exactly what he brings on his era?
Yeah. Is this X or Y? Probably X, right?
I rest my case. This is X, right?
Yeah, it's not triple special plus zone. Zard Y plus zone is kind of extra, but me and you both ran it.
If this is why my entire preview analysis changes, because this is about to just die to Blast Burn.
Yeah, what does it even need to be zoned for?
Okay, that changes things. All right, in my defense, I didn't know he had that. All right.
I was thinking about it. What does he need sub for on this team?
I don't know. It's just a good move.
You do not need to tell me that.
So he's getting. Oh no, you just blitz here. Blitz do a KOs. You're fine. Yeah. You don't like risk the encore. There's no reason to. Okay, I didn't know that. I thought he'd be more worried about the.
What did I say?
Perfect,
What
yeah.
did I say I would pick? I don't remember. What did I say I would pick? Yo, was DD not like a complete troll? You can just,
DDD?
yeah, you can just
DDD.
lose to Encore for no
Bro,
reason.
why? Why?
Wait. Oh,
See again.
he
Why
knows
click
it's not.
Blitz?
Maybe
Click
he knows
Blitz.
it's
What's
not
going on?
Encore. I don't know.
Bro, what? You think you're gonna fucking die to recoil? Hello, you did 68 and you burned. Bro, I hate James.
This is a really fascinating.
Can you rewind that back? I want you to see what HP
Yeah,
the Togekiss
let's
is at
run
when he
it.
clicks DD. Yeah, hang on. He got blitzed here. I want just
He
let it play.
He took about 25, maybe like 28.
That's fine. Okay, what does he have right now? Bro, he's fucking dude. He's at 75. He literally. Oh my god. He just dies in the next two, guaranteed. All right. Yeah, we're just trolling.
Yeah, I mean it's James.
Yeah, I guess committed to it will not be Encore. It's fine. It's funny. All right.
Okay, so my analysis of this matchup is that I respected Zard and Zone the most. So I didn't say I would Tran, but I might have Traned. But also, I don't even know if Tran beats Zone.
Yeah, I still don't know what the transit was. I wasn't really feeling Prim that much. I was just kind of I was not trusting Tran into Zone. I thought that's what James would go for. I didn't know he'd have like a sub Zard to try to beat Togekiss with instead. Because I thought ultimately James wanted to cover Togekiss the most here. And was thinking Tran was second most likely. But I guess ultimately he thought Serp was more like Serp was more likely, and I didn't even know he had a better option in Togekiss, so I wasn't really considering that. Yeah, okay.
Dude, why did Shane just text me, I'm going to make a video analysis of your YouTube channel? What does that even fucking mean? Anyways, I feel like us not knowing that it was sub X.
I struggled to classify that as the normal like 1-2, 1-2, 1-2 matchup because there was too much nuance between Magnezone being able to beat Tran and the Zard Togekiss matchup being somewhat ambiguous.
Yeah, because, I mean, James just saw, okay, well, he kind of has, like, a not great answer into sub-DD Zard, so I'm going to just click it. So he thought the matchup was fucking fine.
Like, I mean, Zard can literally just get decently lucky against Togekiss. Like, if you just break out on either Paraflinch and DD. Like, because you DD turn 1 on T-Wave. If you can just get a second DD on either Paraflinch turn, and you just kill it the next turn.
Dude, I'm really not big on SM Toge, dude. I'm really not big on it at all.
In fact, we saw it do 68 at +0, which means at +1 it can just kill Togekiss. So it's also that. Is next game up?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, because Kais is down, 3-2, so hyperventilating Sash, I guess.
But I'm okay. I'm happy I got the soul read on this era nonsense. I'm trying to run Fire Punch to beat Serpier here, bro. I'm actually locked in on James's building psychology, man.
Okay, so let's predict who's loading what next. Cass is gonna load Type No Como, and James is gonna load a Victini.
Let me see James's last game. What did he bring last game? Okay. Cass. Hang on, go back to it. I need to see the team. I need to think.
Wait, has he brought a water type every game?
All right, Cass is bringing a Porygon.
Dude, James brought a water type every game. I'm loading Electric D-Knight.
He's bringing a Porygon.
Oh, I was wrong.
Fuck, I'm bad. Slowbro was my first impulsive thought because we were talking about the fucking D-Knight Slowbro matchup. I should have said Slowbro. I'm trolling. Do you know what I need right now? Oh, I need to sleep soon, first of all. I didn't realize what time it was. I can't work in the morning. Okay.
Niners, what Zard is this?
Why?
With Metagross, it's usually Y, but maybe James can convince himself that Meloetta beats things it doesn't, so that it can be X formation. But I don't really know what X helps with, like, Victini, maybe? If you're, like, an anti-Victini set, which James definitely is not. Yeah, Y has too many benefits here, I think. So
I actually forgot about Victini. This would definitely be belly down. Sorry.
I go Chomper here.
Yeah, actually, this could be really either Zard. The Mega Aries in Aura is just to run this with Maltaria over Metagross. It's pretty good. Because that theoretically could have been either. But Meloetta plus Zard Y wasn't as common in Auras back then. But you can run whatever you want. Hashtag fuck the obs. They were kind of roughly for the same shit like Slowbro and Man.
I'm making a crazy soul read. It's Specs Meloetta. Going to come in here in 3-0.
I don't hate it. That would 3-0, huh? No, I feel like Bulu can beat that if it's faster. How fast is Bulu going this tier? 230. So yeah, that could be faster.
My low is 216 with 0.
Why would you run 0? I feel like
Yeah, it's probably running more.
Surely creep just a smidge. I mean, I don't know if James speed creeps. I don't think I've ever teamed with James in anything ever. So I don't know what he builds like, TBH. What do we think either player is clicking? I feel like Melo is decently likely. Or Zard Y if it is Y. Metagross is like okay too if it's fast. Cass is gonna 1-2 here, whatever the 1-2 is. I'm not even sure. I haven't even figured it out. Slowbro maybe?
Cass is Garchomping.
Cass is Garchomping. Good to know.
Is he actually? I think I would Garchomp, but okay, okay. No. I'm not holding players to my own standards. Cass is clicking Slowbro.
Yep.
Wow. Just knew.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to lock in there for a second. I'm like, nope, that's wrong. I would click Garchomp and I would finesse the Mellow.
Wait, so how does this matchup even go?
He's getting Specs T-bolted, I told you in preview.
Oh, James already clicked, bro. Dude, that's low-key scary.
Dude, okay, look, if it's Specs, I'm the greatest. It's probably not, but if it is, I'm so cool.
That would just be an old-ass team for like a few years ago if he's just Specs.
I'm so ready for James to just click the Z move and crit turn 1 because Cass doesn't mega for some reason.
Grass not damage, bro.
Facts. No, I mean, okay, Cass is gonna mega here. I don't really know what James's plan is.
No, wait.
Z and type beam should never kill.
Yeah, against Amnesia. What if it's
You can also spam. You can spam slack off with Slowbro as well. I think if Z into +1 beam is somehow a roll. I don't think it is though.
Oh yeah, I forgot that CM on Mellow is like not the most common.
Yeah. How much does he move? How much does the hyper beam do?
My shit ass calc deck says it does 73 max.
Lol.
Yeah, which looks like
Dude, oh my insane
wow, no, I'm actually so insane. I'm so insane. How do I do it, dude?
Dude, that's actually crazy.
That's crazy. I'm the greatest, dude.
What's that? Good work.
I should have been more committed, man. I should have just locked in. Like, yeah, it's fucking Specs. Of course it's Specs. I was being a bitch about it. I'm like, nah, there's no way. Right? I was being so wishy-washy. Fuck.
Because I was in on the it's probably Zardex and then some like true fat breaker Mellow.
No. I was thinking about it. I'm like, nah. This is Specs Mellow, and it's just like Zardex, like for fun.
Guys, I'm sorry.
Because you made me realize the Bikini matchup was actually a problem. He wasn't going to be Zard Y plus like normal EM, and when I thought about what comps made the most sense with Mellow for slot, I think like Specs Mellow totally made sense here actually.
And you know what that's better for? It's better for Incineroar. Right?
Do you kill a Focus Blast?
I think so. We'll see.
Can you calc? I'm curious. I hadn't thought about that matchup.
Mellow,
but yeah, something has to beat Incin. The other thing I'm considering is I was wondering if it could be like a very Fizz-Def counter Zard Y. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, Focus Blast smacks it, bro. Dude, Mellow is a thug.
No, that's actually a demonic set. What the fuck? Just be able to Focus Blast the Incin.
It's like a fishier Mellow. I kind of like it.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I think the Specs Mellow mix-up is really good.
I'll have to think about that. Because you're better at breaking fat for show.
Which is funny because the normal set is like laser focus.
Yeah.
But there's just so much crit immune fat in this tier somehow. Or the fat mons that are just so bad they don't care. Chancy. I mean, you're not beating Mac anyways, but it's just funny.
Cass said,
All right.
You can go, Jacob. I'll let you go.
Well, I read what he said.
Yeah, I'm gonna say for the viewers.
Yeah, I
I'm,
don't
I'm
know.
not streaming my Discord because
I
I'm not
think we're
liking
kind of
that
at a
shit
point
again.
in the meta. Oh, I didn't even notice Cass in the VCD. I feel like we're kind of at a point in the meta where you don't actually need much of a reason to be sub. People just start running it because it's a good move, I guess. I'm a little surprised he didn't decide he needed anything for D-Knight reliability, I guess. Like, his D-Knight answers, other than Zard, with, like, because there's no Wisp, are, like, Prim and Mag Zone, which are pretty suspicious.
Yeah, but sometimes motherfuckers, especially like James, just lose to D-Knight.
No, I mean, James is greedy as fuck, and probably just I feel like you have to understand James doesn't think that much about his matchups and just considers Prim to be a D9 answer. Like, I think James is one of the players who just looks at the type chart when he considers matchups and doesn't think much more than that.
Yeah, dude, I feel like he had like power because he'll like drop hella on his timer, but it's because he just plays on his phone and doesn't know how to calc.
True.
Like,
I think D9 was crazy. Which one was that? I don't remember the D9 click anymore.
this one?
Oh.
I don't think it was that crazy. Because Quag was
If he has Iron Head.
Quag was
Yeah,
the
if
main
he got Iron Head,
Quag was the main
that-
preview pressure.
it's all three.
Honestly, Quag put the most pressure onto your team, so you had to not get toxic by it and go red you steal. And he's like, if I get countered, I get countered. Because Jacob's read is that it was double banned for some reason, which is very possible.
It definitely was. It's hella
Yeah.
double banned.
Double banned Quag.
It's got to be banned Fire Punch for Serp, because that's what he was talking about. This you can see in the preview for the next game. He's like, "Man, I wish this game I brought my CB Zera." Yeah, this has to be Iron Tail for guard too. Yeah, dude, Cass, I read the specs mellow on the last game.
Yeah, expertly. I did read the slow bro too. Let's and you both did, Jake. We both did actually. 'Cause I
Yeah,
feel like- I know Cass likes to 1-2, especially back against the wall. So I thought that because you didn't expect specs, that you thought like maybe Ice Punch Metagross was the biggest threat or something, or like a Normalium Mellow. So you clicked into what you thought was the biggest threat, which was Slowbro, but this you got packed.
I thought this was just going to be a pick into Meloetta.
Which is
But then it
what?
was spec.
Which is, you have to Bulu 1-2 though, and that's a really hard pick though. Like that's like a
Yeah,
really
I mean,
tough
both
one
Arcov
too.
and Bulu were pretty real picks, so I thought Cass was just going Slowbro because it was comfy.
I don't think Bulu's so difficult though. Bulu's really difficult there. Because what if James just decides that his Meloetta doesn't beat Chomp or some shit? He's like, dang.
I actually don't know why I said Bulu. I don't know why I said Bulu was good. It's not. You're right. It's really just that
No,
Chomp is cool.
I mean,
because
it's the best odds in a Mellow,
Sub-ground team
which is good.
Sub-ground team can totally outplay Mellow if it's not Uproar last.
Mm-hmm.
Because you rock tomb on the Z Celebrate. If you just SD on their Z move, you don't
No.
die, and you can like make plays from there. If you honestly, if you get to rock tomb on the Celebrate, you can then sub on Hyper Beam or just SD on them clicking the other move. It's like totally 50-50s. And James's Metagross, I feel like, feels so unclickable here. Because, like you said, Bulu's not real. There's no reason to go with Slowbro
well,
normal Mellow.
It's real if you're Ice Punch Metagross for D-Knight. I would say, but only fast.
No, it
though.
definitely is. I'm just saying it's not that real.
You have to be fast
because
Ice Punch, yeah.
Hard to, it's basically it's. I mean, okay. It depends because to normal human brain, both Meloetta and Metagross are helpless into Slowbro. But I feel like even if James is Normalium Meloetta, he's not as scared of picking that into Slowbro for whatever reason, because he's bad and dumb, and he sees special attacker versus Slowbro. No, I mean obviously it loses. I don't know. I feel like people need to understand how some players think and that they don't actually care about how the matchup plays out, and they just don't want to pick into big scary auto lose matchup.
That's why people like James, I feel like, can be hard opponents. Is because it's like he's not like a fucking noob, but he's a player who's played for a lot. But also, how much does he even think? It's unclear.
He doesn't. Yeah, it's like tough to recognize how much people think. I feel like I have a good handle on it nowadays, having seen these players play a lot.
Like, bro, all you gotta do versus Mischief is just load a bunch of random bullshit that makes no sense and claim you're like 4-1 or whatever, right?
Oh, absolutely. Or you just have to understand his thought process because it's very logical.
Yeah. Like versus him, I would know like Zard Y plus Magnezone. I did that versus Milan. I had like some team that it was completely ridiculous to be Zard Y on. It was like
Okay, I mean you can do that shit versus most people. It's cheating.
Zard Y plus Bulu plus Thunderous.
Zard Y plus Pokemon, there should never be next to Zard Y.
It was Zard Y, Bulu, and Thunderous.
I had a game with I had a team that was just like 3-0'd by Zera, but except it was HP ground Magnezone because it was Zard Y, and then I Squirtle literally picked Landorus into my Zard Y and exploded the Blast Burn.
Mm-hmm. But I feel like you get a noticeable more amount of mileage versus like hyper thinker players like Mishlif just being bullshit than like
No, because Mishlif's gonna. Okay, yeah, I guess sorry, yeah, you're right, and that specific one, yeah.
Because like you can get punished for your teams making no sense.
Yeah. Mishlif, one thing that's tough with Mishlif is deciding when he thinks that he has a 3-0 and when he assumes you're the set that beats him.
Mm-hmm.
Because it all comes down to how much he believes in his actual 3-0. Like, if his 3-0 is some stupid tech he made, he's clicking it regardless.
Yeah, especially because if he's set building, then it's a little harder to navigate those.
Yeah.
I think that's why I think there's SM you can super reuse, but at like a super high level, there's a lot of power in having a fresh team.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's why in this tour, I'd rather sit down 20 minutes before I play and build.
I just decided the most OP thing in SM is randomizing your EV spreads.
No, I disagree.
No, I do it a bunch. It works. I mean, you literally saw my Como work.
No, I mean that's a normal EV spread. You're bulky and fast.
Oh, it's not max speed. Hello.
Yeah, I mean that has a purpose.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying completely randomizing. I just mean like so many mons are like mellow.
Oh no, most definitely. Just running really EVs.
There's so much power in just mixing those up and running random max defense on mons that normally run offense and all that. Like you can gain, like you talked about running the random like Balkan Greninja. Like you can gain so much in this gen just from switching up EV spreads because every EV spread feels like it's so hyper optimized to beat Pokemon perfectly. And if you suddenly shift any of that around a bit, you can just finesse matchups you shouldn't otherwise.
Yeah, like you can just run fast like Tim and McGear and now you beat Feeny. Like that's
exactly
big.
Stuff like that. Like I think, or you can run like max defense McGear now with Protect and you literally like beat ground Chomp. You just live ZEQ into EQ.
I never thought about that.
You also just live Zardex Flare Blitz, and you can just click Flare Cannon if they don't DD turn one, because a bunch of them don't.
Does McGregor get snatched, bro? Because why would you DD into Iron Defense? Ain't that a bad play?
Well, you DD because a Flare Blitz, you don't want to not kill Flare Blitz and die.
But I feel like a normal human Magirna doesn't shank that.
I mean, there's like a replay out there, Mishimono defeating someone like a real player's Charizard because they Flare Blitz turn one and didn't kill, and it was just like a normal Magirna spread, but it was like Spit F Zard, and it just still died to Z Flare after Blitz recoil.
Well, I think the 219 speed on Magirna is such a scam.
Yeah, you see this? Like, literally this matchup happened, and then Z-Flare just killed after Blitz recoil.
Did you ever see that one Liru game?
It was like Bofer. It was like Bofer lost it, or I think... Actually, no, Bofer versus Mishimono wouldn't have happened, right? They're on the same team. I don't know who it was then, but it was definitely a real player, like a pretty real player.
No, Bofer became Asia, remember? So that one year where they won?
No, this is not the year I'm talking about. Not the year that Mishimono played, though. Bofer was with us building for Mish. I don't think I've played one of those tours where Bofer was not on my team.
Did you see that replay a while ago of Liru C-Tran losing to a Mawile?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
that was funny.
That's so sweet. Because he used my like really old, outdated Heatran.
Yeah, you showed me the EV spread. It was like barely possible to not kill. Okay, I'm gonna get ready for bed now and sleep.
Alright, Jan. I should end this anyways.